Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief, recording week 23, Wednesday message, all right, on my iPad. And I'm so confused, guys, okay? When I look at the screen to see my gorgeous face, then I'm not exactly looking at the camera. This is me looking at the camera where you get a better view. Guys, welcome to week 23. I'm super excited, but before I start, I don't know why, I have this feeling. Today I'm a bit emotional. For many reasons. I just want to tell you guys all over the world that I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I just want to express my gratitude and say thank you guys for everything you do. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for being warriors on the ground. Thank you for believing in my grand uplines, Japadas, Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay. Thank you for carrying Dato Sri Vijay's message of rhythm to the world. Thank you for being part of his family, guys. All right? Thank you for paying the price in your presentation, going out there, changing lives, practicing rhythm. Thank you for being in service to your downlines. Thank you for fighting for the dreams of millions of people of Dato Sri Vijay's family around the world. I just wanted to tell you guys, I love you so much, okay? And I'm so proud of all of you. And welcome to week 23, second week of rank advancement. We are going to rock this. Every time I hit the table, the iPad moves. Okay, all right. And I've been spending so much time with Dato Sri Vijay. I'm loving it. And sometimes when I spend time with him and I do my Wednesday message, sometimes maybe my Wednesday message comes across a bit deep. All right, because when I spend time with my mentor and my upline, he reaches me here, he reaches me here. And I just want to come back and share everything with you and more, because that's duplication. And then I realize, after watching my YouTube videos, once in a while I just look at my YouTube, my old videos, when I was so much younger, but still gorgeous, all right? And it's so funny, all right? Our messages were so simple. Our thought process was so simple. So in today's Wednesday message, I want to go back memory lane, okay, and share with you things that I used to talk a lot about in the early days. And I think it's important for you to hear this, especially the new kids on the block who just signed up and is watching your gorgeous upline, Chief Patman Senatiraja, for the first time, all right? You made the best freaking decision of your life to be part of Qnet, to be part of the V, to be part of Dato Sri Vijay's family, guys. Welcome to the greatest adventure and welcome to your future of financial freedom. And I was looking at some old videos and I remember this word, I don't know whether we use it a lot, whether you guys use it, all right, called paradigm shift. You heard about this, that we always talk about the need for you to have a paradigm shift, which is a fundamental change of mindset or belief system. And the biggest paradigm shift we all talk about is the fact that before Qnet, you believed that the only source of money you could find was in the form of employment or having a job just over broke, where you go to work, come back home, 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 and you're broke. And somebody did a presentation to you 1 year ago, 1 day ago, 1 hour ago, 10 years ago, and suddenly you had a paradigm shift. That, oh my God, this is amazing. I can be a businessman. I can be a businesswoman. I can be an entrepreneur with this amazing industry called network marketing and this unbelievable company called Qnet, which is the #1 network marketing company which operates fully on an e-commerce platform. The vision of Dato Sri Vijay, ahead of his time, ahead of everyone, guys. And you have that paradigm shift where you are now an entrepreneur, that your potential income is limitless, that you could earn 250 a week, but you could earn 250,000 a week. All right? And you have that paradigm shift, and it's like, Your eyes open up. You go like, wow, unbelievable. You understand? And you start working. Now, what people never tell you about a paradigm shift, and you need to understand this, that a paradigm shift must be sustained. Having the paradigm shift alone, you sort of jump over a wall, all right? But after jumping over that wall, here is go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, presentation, wow, you jump, and you are here, and this is financial freedom. But you can't be stagnant, you got to walk, remember? A paradigm shift needs to be progressive, it needs to keep moving forward. The mistake people make, and I don't want you to make this mistake, is when you have a paradigm shift, and you're like, wow. But then, you don't progress, you don't move forward. And what happens, after a while, you will, like a movie on rewind, you will go back to your old paradigm and end up getting a job again and go to work, come back home, 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 and be broke. So have a paradigm shift, but you need to sustain that paradigm shift. You got to push yourself forward consistently. And there is no one paradigm shift that I have gone through, thanks to Dato Sri Vijay showing me the light. I've gone through so many paradigm shifts. I went through a paradigm shift today. Alright? Every single moment. And if you ask me, how do you become a max out king or queen? My answer is more paradigm shifts. More changing of mindset. More changes of belief system. More letting go of hanging on to something of the past. And moving forward. Alright, so you think about it. The paradigm shifts of JOB, just over broke, to entrepreneurship. The paradigm shift of no dreams to becoming a dreamer. But then becoming a dreamer alone is not enough. You got to keep the dream alive and stop people from stealing that dream away from you. Wimp to warrior. But becoming a warrior means you actually have to fight. Alright? Fight against the negativity. Fight against the vast amounts of enemies that are trying to stop you from becoming the best you can be. And please don't live in denial that these people don't exist. They exist everywhere. You understand? The paradigm shift of not treating loyalty important, but now loyalty is the most important characteristic of a networker, I believe. You understand? Because there are morons who are not loyal. And they think, oh, I'm not making enough money in Qnet, I want to jump to another company. Are you crazy? If you are disloyal from this home, this family, and you jump to another place where there's no family, you're never going to stop jumping until you reach the end of the cliff, and then you're going to jump off the cliff. Once you are disloyal, you are forever. It becomes a habit. It becomes part of your character. You understand? So ultimately, the greatest paradigm shift is loyalty is the key to max out. Alright? And then lack of consistency. Now you have to be consistent. Because remember what I shared with you. Alright? Building a network is like pushing a car. Alright? And the more you push it consistently, after a while you can push with one finger financial freedom. But if you push and stop, push and stop, push and stop, you're going to die of a heart attack. Then you complain it doesn't work. Then you jump to another company. There you have to push a lorry and it will roll back and kill you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just imagining cartoons here. Alright? And then you got to talk about the paradigm shift from a follower to a leader, but not stopping being a follower. Because I am your leader. I am your upline today talking to you guys. Alright? But I am also the most loyal follower of our great founders, Japadas, Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay. And that is a decision for life. It's in my blood. Following, being a student. Alright? But to be a great teacher, you must remain a great student. And that is a paradigm shift a lot of people don't have. Because once they become a teacher, they become addicted to teaching and they stop learning. Boom, big mistake. You understand? So there's so many paradigm shifts. The paradigm shift of your commission, that's consistent. Because when you earn 0, you're happy with 250, and then you want 500, then 750, then 1,000, then 2,000, then 5,000, then 10,000, then you want max out. And every time you raise the bar higher. It's a paradigm shift because you need to believe that it's possible. And the ultimate paradigm shift is that max out is possible. It is not a myth that everyone is doing it, that anyone, anywhere can achieve max out as long as you have the paradigm shift to believe that it's possible. People who don't max out just don't have that belief. They haven't had that paradigm shift. They are still doubtful. They're still questioning. A paradigm shift has a high level of certainty. I know max out is possible. That's how you must speak when you have a paradigm shift. Then you just go and get it, guys. Now, what I realized today, that people are not having enough paradigm shifts. That the uplines are too busy just pushing them to do the activity, but you are not focused to check whether they have had that paradigm shift in their mind. So you need to do a paradigm shift, like a checkup from the neck up, because there are walls, and every paradigm shift is you crossing that wall and moving forward to the next wall. And the more walls you cross, the lower chance of you reversing all the way back to the beginning, because the wall will stop you. Right? It's an obstacle in the beginning, but it's a support when you come to stop you from going back. So to be a max out king and queen, thousands of paradigm shifts must happen every single time. So a lot of us focus on the fundamental paradigm shift, which is employment, JOB, just over broke, to financial freedom through entrepreneurship. But there are so many more paradigm shifts. And I am grateful to Dato Sri Vijay because of the amount of times he helped me see the light and have a paradigm shift. But he warns me that you can fall back easily, right, to pre-paradigm shift mode if you don't remain consistent, if you don't remain progressive, if you don't keep moving forward. It's so simple but so powerful, his message. Batman, you are built to move forward. Then do it. No excuses. Right? No more fear. But remember, you need the paradigm shifts happening consistently, and the uplines need to monitor your people to understand whether they have actually have that paradigm shift or they are just midway in the wall and they feel they are the paradigm shift. Paradigm shift must be certain. Then you don't fall back, guys. So ask yourself, how many paradigm shifts have you really had? And if it's 2, you have a long way to go. So keep seeking for answers. Keep seeking for clarity. Keep seeking to erase all doubt. Then you have a paradigm shift. Because you have doubt, you cannot have a paradigm shift. And keep having paradigm shifts and moving forward and forward and forward, guys. And I'll see you in the realm of max out, kings and queens. It will happen. And those morons who complain it hasn't happened to them and want to jump to other opportunities, they didn't have the paradigm shift to begin with. They were halfway up the wall and they thought they had it, then they fell down flat in their face. Are you guys with me? So this concept of paradigm shift is something the finger must be on the pulse, as I always say, and you've got to ask people. And the second topic I wanted to talk on this Wednesday message, week 23, is duplication. Now this is an interesting conversation I had with Dato Sri Vijay. He insisted on me to understand the importance of duplication, and I thought I understand it. And he was the one who guided me, all right, beautifully, to just share all the knowledge, because he said where I came from, where all of you came from, especially the new kids on the block, all right, you came from a world where you don't want to share all your knowledge, where you don't want to share all your secrets, where you don't want that person to be a copy of you, all right, you want to hold something back because that's human nature. In the corporate world, your boss don't want to share everything. Your boss don't want you to rise above them. Your boss doesn't want you to be better. So what I did was I shared everything. Everything, 8 basic building blocks I learned. Everything I learned from Dato, I come here and boom, give it to you. Like even today, what I learned from him, I just want to share and share and share. But Dato Sri Vijay taught me that's not enough, but because in network marketing, duplication is some additional point. You don't just share what you know. You push them to learn from others, from the other V partners, especially from Japa and Dato and VCon, ISB Zone, because you want that person to be better than you. Now this is fundamental, so listen carefully. Duplication out there in the world could be just make people like you clones. But in network marketing, you don't want to create clones of yourself. You want to create people who are better than you. That's your goal. You have 16 leaders. Make them better than you. You have one leader. Make he or she better than you. Because that's the goal in network marketing. Because if you have one person better than you on the left and one person better than you on the right, whoo, max out, baby, every single week for the rest of your freaking life. And here is where you got to take your ego, kill it and throw it away and duplicate and edify them, push them up on stage, make them better speakers than you, make them better trainers than you, make them better leaders than you. This is the definition of duplication. Push them forward, give them the limelight, put them on your stage, edify them to glory, but make them better as long as the DNA of Dato and Japa is in them. That we are here for rhythm. That we never give up on people. We fight for the truth. Alright? That you raise yourself to help mankind every single day. Make sure the fundamentals are right and then build them. That's why I said this year is rise, raise, repeat. You rise and then you raise them, but raise them higher than you. Don't raise them up to your shoulders. Don't raise them up to your head and you measure exactly. No. Just raise them higher and push them to fly, guys. That is duplication in network marketing. Create leaders, create downlines who are better than you. Alright? And you will fly for the rest of your life. I watched Dato Sri Vijay and Japa do this for so many years. Duplicate, but make them better. I love you guys.